Heavy rain and flooding continue to be a risk across southeast Queensland and northeast New South Wales as the remnants of ex-tropical cyclone Alfred continue to move over the land. First, let's have a look at what we've seen overnight. An ex-tropical cyclone Alfred is currently being analysed as this low pressure system here. It did move further towards the west and inland overnight Saturday into Sunday, but as you can see, still dragging a lot of tropical moisture down across the coast in Queensland and New South Wales. And you can see these yellow and orange colours here. That's where we did see very high rainfall totals. First, around the Hervey Bay and Wide Bay area of southeast Queensland, and also around the Brisbane Metro and down towards the Gold Coast hinterland. 24-hour rainfall totals were generally between 100 to 200 millimetres across both northeast New South Wales and southeast Queensland, but there were higher falls than that. First, Hervey Bay, 261 millimetres. Much of that did fall in a very short period of time. We also did see more than 100 millimetres in the Brisbane Metro, and across northeast New South Wales, falls reaching up to 200 millimetres. It also was a very windy night right across southeast Queensland, particularly to the Gold Coast and some of those suburbs around Brisbane. We did see wind gusts of more than 100 kilometres an hour around Moreton Bay. And we also did see wind gusts of more than 80 kilometres an hour in other locations, including at Toowoomba. And lots of these winds were actually sustained over quite a period of time. And so we did see quite significant damage to some parts of both New South Wales and Queensland overnight. So the latest warning. A severe weather warning is still current that extends all the way from Hervey Bay through Maryborough and Gympie, down towards the Sunshine Coast, Brisbane, the Gold Coast. Northeast New South Wales, importantly, it does now extend back into the northwest slopes and plains, all the way to Moree and also Narrabri. First, for heavy rainfall, through this area here, we could see heavy rainfall totals in the next 24 hours of more than 100 millimetres, leading to flooding. We could also see higher intense rainfall totals. Those are more likely across southeast Queensland, especially where we do see some of those heavier showers and also thunderstorms coming through, and this can produce life-threatening flash flooding. Damaging winds are more likely around the remnants of ex-tropical cyclone Alfred. That's around the eastern downs, but those damaging winds will gradually start to ease. But with any showers and thunderstorms, that can actually bring some gusty winds down right across the area. And across inland northern parts of New South Wales, that rain will increase later tonight, especially through Monday. So with that rainfall still to come, we do have a number of flood warnings current, and particularly a number of flood warnings across the Brisbane Metro and up towards the Sunshine Coast. There are flood warnings for the Noosa, Maroochy, Brisbane and Logan rivers, as well as others across southeast Queensland. And in New South Wales, these warnings include for the Tweed, Wilsons and Richmond rivers, as well as others right along the coast. This situation is dynamic and the map is changing, so do make sure you have the latest information for whichever catchment you are in. And with further rainfall to come, there are still a number of flood watches for the potential for flooding. Across southeast Queensland, there is a general flood watch, and that includes for the Mary and Condamine rivers. And in northeast New South Wales, particularly through inland parts, we do have flood watches current. And that includes for the Guada, Namoi, and also the Manning and Gloucester rivers. So again, make sure you have the latest information with more rainfall to come. Finally, there is still a coastal hazards warning. That's been contracted but still extends from Noosa in the north down towards the offshore islands of Brisbane and down towards Coolangatta. We are still seeing very heavy and dangerous surf, and that's still leading to significant coastal erosion. So it is still very dangerous to be out on the beach, so do remind people to keep an eye on the latest updates and follow all warnings from Surf Lifesavers. So now let's have a look at what we can expect. And for the rest of Sunday, we can see the tropical low continue to move out towards inland parts, but it is still dragging a lot of moisture and easterly winds right onto the coast. We can expect to see heavy rainfall continuing about southeast Queensland and northeast New South Wales. But as you can see into tonight, some of those showers and storms do extend further into northwestern parts of New South Wales. For heading into Monday, we do see heavy rainfall gradually start to ease across the coast, but plenty of showers and storms as a lot of that moisture does combine with the surface trough lying over inland parts of Australia. It's not until Tuesday we start to see those showers becoming more isolated, but still we are seeing that stream onto the coast with the potential for showers and thunderstorms continuing through much of inland southeast Queensland and also inland parts of New South Wales. And of course, even after the rain does ease, flooding can continue for several days to come. So with heavy rainfall still a risk and flooding likely to continue over the next few days, it is important that you have the latest information. You can get that from the Bureau's website and our app. Follow us on social media, and as always, please stay safe and follow all advice from local emergency services.